Hey everyone, and welcome back to Realm of Concordia. Well, looks like I'm on a bit of a wrestling kick right now, and seeing as how I already did a video on the best wrestling belts, I figured let's do a video on the worst wrestling belts. Also, keep in mind, this is completely opinion-based. If you want to yell at me for the placement of any of these title designs, I've got one piece of advice.
You know your damn role, and shut your damn mouth!
Starting off at number 10, the modern WWE Championship designs. We're talking about the big logo belts here. The old WWE title, the Universal, the Blue Universal, and the women's titles of the late 2010s as well. Back in 2013, after Rock the John Dwayneson won the WWE Championship from CM Punk, he got rid of the spinner belt and people cheered! And then he introduced a new title design and people cheered a bit less. Don't get me wrong, it was definitely a new take on the title, and the custom side plates have stuck around. But after Brock Lesnar defeated Cena at SummerSlam for the unified WWE and World Heavyweight titles, a new title was set to be introduced. Fans were excited and oh, it's the same, just sleeker. Then the Universal Championship was unveiled and oh no. And then the women's titles were and then the undisputed WWE Universe, oh come on! Now look, the belts are this low on the list for a reason. They aren't bad per se. They are instantly recognizable, they look okay on any wrestler, and in the right lighting, they look pretty great. But it's just a giant logo. Nothing else. No globe, no eagle, nothing. Just the big W. I guess the current title is the best one, seeing how it has more gold to it, but even then, the gold looks off. It's not so much yellow gold as it is honey mustard gold. But all in all, as much as we've gotten used to this design, most wrestling fans agree we need a new design soon. Number 9, the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. So, a couple of notes. First, why do they look like throwing stars? 2, no, that's enough. To be fair, these are better than the previous men's tag titles, which were basically just big coins on colored leather, but these just aren't very aesthetically pleasing designs. The lettering is hard to make out, the shape of the plates is weird, and I've said it before, I'm tired of the white straps being reserved for the women's titles. Not god-awful, but not great. Number 8, the original NXT Championship. I know this one has a lot of nostalgia around it for the kids who grew up watching NXT in its early days, but let's be honest with ourselves. This belt design sucks. The 6 side plates is too many if you ask me, and having them be perfect squares all the same size doesn't help, especially when the shape clashes with the shape of the main plate, which is essentially just a big gold X. Oh my god, it's a treasure map to trousers. Also, is it just me, or did no one ever clean this belt? The main plate always looked smudged and dirty. NXT is supposed to be where future superstars are made, and for the longest time, this was their claim to glory. No thanks. Thankfully, the current NXT Championship looks far better. It could use a little more color, though. Not like that! Number 7, the Global Force World Championship. The world title from Jeff Jarrett's short-lived promotion served to prove one thing. Neon green does not belong on a championship title belt. It's a shame because there are elements of this championship design that work, like the main shape and the eagles. Is that a f***ing dragon? Sick. But the company logo throws everything off that works about the design, and again, the neon green is awful on this thing. It clashes with the overall color scheme and it just looks tacky. Number 6, the WWE 205 Live Cruiserweight Championship. I want to make something very clear. Cruiserweight wrestling is some of the best, most energetic wrestling you will ever see. Guys are leaping off the top rope, doing 360 spins, flips, and other moves that make me tear my ACL just looking at it. So, in the late 2010s, how did WWE decide to christen their new cruiserweight division? What beautiful title would they bestow upon their champion to bring forth a new era in cruiserweight? Oh my god! Where do I begin? First, purple. No. Stop. Right now. I thought the red strap on the Universal Championship was tacky. This is on another level. Second, why is it silver? Silver championships just give off second place, at least you tried vibes. Third, why is it purple? Is this a dollar store wrestling belt or a championship owned by $1 billion wrestling promotion? Fourth, what drugged-out madman thought these shapes would look good for a championship title? I can't even tell what shape that is. This belt is just an absolute mess. Thank God it's gone. Number 5. The Rated R Spinner Belt. Hey WWE fans in the mid-2000s, are you tired of the spinner belt? Well, what if we made it even worse? When Edge won the WWE Championship from John Cena in 2006, he got rid of the spinner belt introduced by Cena the year before. And what did he replace it with? The same goddamn belt with his logo in the center. Wow, I am speechless. That is absolutely atrocious. Give the spinner belt some credit, all of the elements were at least consistent. Even Edge himself hated this design and drew up his own version of what he wanted his custom title to look like. Instead, we got this. Thankfully, it only lasted about a month. And speaking of spinner belts, number 4, the John Cena United States Spinner Championship. Okay, much like the WWE Spinner Championship, this belt worked for one person and one person only: John Cena. Unlike the WWE Spinner Belt, however, this thing did not look the least bit prestigious. I've said it before, I'm not a big fan of perfectly round championship belts. I like them even less when they spin. Topped off by the fact that this belt looks like someone went crazy with a bedazzler and it just looks cheap and ridiculous. Number 3, the Divas Championship. Women's wrestling really has come a long way, hasn't it? When I first started watching wrestling, women wrestlers were usually relegated to eye candy who would put on a 3 to 5 minute match while the audience went to the bathroom or to grab a snack. And how was their hard work rewarded? A big ass butterfly. Wow. Is that an insult or what? Imagine if you put in enormous amounts of dedication, time, and effort into your passion, and finally, you achieve recognition for your hard work and you're presented with this thing. I'm actually kind of insulted just looking at it. Number 2, the Jeff Hardy Immortal Belt. Oh, Jeff Hardy. I like you. You were one of my favorite wrestlers at one time. Why do you not want me to like you? Why did you put a face on a belt? Couldn't you have done something nice? Look at that. That's a nice belt. That's a nice belt too. This isn't a nice belt, Jeff. You need to sleep. Drink some water and try again in the morning. Before we get to number 1, some dishonorable mentions. The Spinner WWE title. Again, I recognize this isn't a great belt, but I have so much nostalgia for the spinning train wreck that I can't put it on the list. The WWE Tag Team Penny Championships. Proof that not everything Bret Hart brought to pro wrestling was good. The NWA National Heavyweight Championship. This is an abomination. Terrible strap design that looks like it was cut out by a toddler, horribly asymmetrical main plate design. Go back to the drawing board. Finally, number 1, the WWE 24/7 Championship. My God, this is the only title belt I've ever seen where absolutely every aspect of it is an eyesore. Green strap, uninspired main plate, blank side plates, and the worst thing of all, it meant nothing. Anyone could win this belt at any time as long as a referee was around. Not just men, but women. And nothing devalues a championship more than being hot potatoed around like a worn-out hacky sack. Absolute garbage. Thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know what your least favorite title belts are in the comments below, and we'll see you next time on Realm of Concordia, where nerds roam free.